Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. Thank you all for joining me. I love doing this, and so I truly appreciate you joining me on this journey. I am terribly humbled by all of you. So, first things first, welcome to your soul song reading. The soul song readings are very different from your usual tarot reading. This reading is about asking our soul what it is learning from this particular experience situation that we happen to find ourselves in. So, I start with a 72 Angels card. The 72 Angels cards are angelic energy. Those cards have two sides. The first side I will read is the angelic energy. The second side is the human distortion of that energy. Then I'll pull a simple tarot spread. We'll do clarifiers, and I will finish the reading with an archetypal card from the Kin Kranz deck, Archetypes. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. What angels are with my Geminis? What angels are with my gorgeous Geminis? So while we're waiting for your card to come out, I would like to invite you all to the Facebook Live events. Those are on Thursday, and you can find that link in the description box below. Also, if you'd like to know more about me, how to get a personal reading, or if you're interested in any of my insane ramblings, please hit the website. So we have number 45, Celia. Motivation, rediscovered willpower, concentration, hope, fervor, enthusiasm. Awakening, motor of the universe that awakens those who are asleep. Restarts what is stuck. Gives back hope to the humiliated and deprived. Confounds the proud and vain. Exalts our consciousness. Return to a balanced vital energy. Bearer of health and healing. Patron of the four elements: fire, air, water, and earth. The human distortions. Lacks motivation and enthusiasm. Proud, conceited, excessive. Full of oneself, despotic, difficult to live with. Imbalance and excess of natural elements. Earthquakes, floods, tornadoes, droughts, natural catastrophes, volcanic eruptions, and their inner correspondence. Difficulty with life ordeals. Forces destiny, lacks self-control. So here are some dates that might resonate with you. November 3rd to November 7th, May 5th, July 19th, October 2nd, December 13th, and February 21st. I'll put that there. Please show me the past. What is the past for my Geminis? What is the past? Thank you in advance. What is the past? Oh, that is a lot of cards. We have the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion here with signals from your intuition. You're confused by what feels like intuition, and it is causing a sense of indecision. There may even be some secret information that is confusing you, that has you a little stuck. So what is the present? Thank you. We have the Five of Swords. What is the blockage? What is the challenge for my Geminis? We have the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, sorry. And what is the guidance? Thank you. We have the Knight of Cups. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is just trying to maintain the happy. This is I actually am hearing establishing your contentment. There's a sense of peace and harmony and all things working together, and a desire, I feel like, to reach this. It is a 10, so it's I'm actually kind of getting this nostalgic feeling, like, how do I get back to this place that I was at? This vibrant place, this place of cooperation, this place of contentment, of harmony is really what I'm getting. And I can see how what's going on in your present and in your recent past has caused this disharmony to pop up. Like I said, there might be some sort of secret, or yeah, there's something that you intuitively know, but it may not have been spoken. It may not be fully seen. And because it's something that you know, it's very difficult for you to explain, and it's causing a lot of this confusion and this almost fantasizing. So there could be a potential of not being able to distinguish your intuition and your intuitive nudges from what is fantasy, and this is keeping you very stuck and held in place. In your present situation with this Five of Swords, this is conflict. This is very, very, very much almost like hater energy, and to some degree I am getting gossip here. So perhaps you have heard something that you weren't supposed to hear, and it has you in this tumult. You may be trying to hold something in and hold something back to maintain the peace, right? So what's blocking you is this Three of Wands, and this is being able to see what's coming towards you, what the future might hold, right? Now we'll have to clarify the Knight of Cups as your guidance, but the Knight of Cups, he acts with good intentions out of love, right? And so there might need to be a sense here of extending an offer of love. Let's look at this past and all of these cards. Please clarify the recent past. We have the Emperor, the Star, that's funny, we have the 2, the 4, and the 17, which breaks down to an 8, so they're all doubling. We have one more. And the Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card in the upright. So there's a sense here, again, of I'm feeling being stuck in the middle. Now, as a Gemini, and your astrological sign being the twins, there's oftentimes there's this sense of duality to you. So what I'm seeing is there's again, it goes back to, there was this, there's something here that you have heard that has kind of put you in this deadlock. In this case, it has kind of put you in a place of silence. Now, there may have been a sense of this being a wish fulfillment, of having these options, of this inner knowing. But, I mean, are you hoping for a fantasy? I do feel like there is a good friend here that yeah, there's just a stuck in between. So some of you might know something about your father, or you might know something about your boss. And that's holding this secret is something that is very confusing for you. And it's kind of got you stuck and stalled out. Now, this secret might even be something that you're happy about, that you had hoped would come to fruition, but there is a sense of internal conflict with it. And it may have to do with maybe a job offer, or something to do with the beginner's mind, you know, so being in a place of study, or being a student of something. For some of you, I feel like this is the reality of someone that you looked up to, and it's kind of hitting you in the face. And it was something that you wanted to know, and now suddenly you're like, well, no, didn't want to know that. So let's look at this Five of Swords. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And so that's a lot of jealousy. By the Five of Swords and anger. The Two of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So for me as a reader, this is Libra again, but we now have Aries here twice. So there is a lot of jealousy. There is a lot of backbiting. There's a sense here of someone getting exactly what it is that they deserve. Now, this might be someone that's close to you. So that causes a conflict. But with this Two of Swords here in your present, being reversed, this is releasing whatever it is, this stalemate energy, and potentially doing what it takes to win at all costs. Now, where is this coming from? Where is I'm hearing you get what you give. So be very careful with that energy, right? I'm looking at these scales here and they are balanced. So there's a need here to understand the balance, right? They say all's fair in love and war. Is it really? Because one hurt does not negate a hurt. The only thing you can do in situations where you've been hurt, or where someone else, or where you potentially hurt someone else, is to ask them to forgive you and to move forward in forgiveness. That is the only way to end hurt. And I don't care what side of it you're on. You know, there is a sense here of dealing with a lot of anger, with a lot of jealousy, with a lot of very bitter and jaded thoughts and emotion. So let's clarify this Three of Wands. Please clarify the Three of Wands. It's the Seven of Wands. The Empress in the upright. So now we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. So your guidance is about embodying the divine feminine energy. And the Five of Wands. That's a lot of wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a burden here, and we have communication here. The 7 plus the 3 is the 10 of Wands. That's a heavy burden. That's a lot of weight. The 5 plus the 3 is the 8 of Wands. And that's fast movement and communication. Looking to the future, seeing what it is that is coming towards you, what is out there for you. What's blocking you is, or what the challenge is seeing what it is that is blocking you. Seeing what it is that you're not nurturing. Seeing what it is that you are nurturing that is bringing this conflict into your present. This talks very much about seeing the results of your actions, and receiving the results of your actions. Now, for some of you who there's a father situation here where you know something about a father. This is, do I tell the mother, right? That's what's blocking you. Looking and seeing what the results of that are. Now, the Five of Wands, and there may even be a sense of feeling like there's a financial loss when it comes to that. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, for me, that's a very mother card. The Queen of Pentacles, if you look at this, it's a mother elephant with a baby, right? It is in reverse. So there's potentially a sense here of feeling like you're betraying. The Empress is the mother, right? That you're betraying. I mean, are you betraying her? Or are you defending her? Or are you protecting her? And there's a real sense of being caught in the middle of all of this. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. What is the guidance here? We have the Two of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So there is two twos. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords as well. So there is loving, clear, and direct communication. There's a sense of real decisiveness here in whatever it is that you're offering. And there's also this, the Moon card being reversed. This is a release of very deep emotion, a release of very deep fear. I mean, there's a need to see how you are not to blame for what it is that you feel caught in the middle of. You know, the truth, no matter what, is always going to prevail. And that is where the heart lays. And that's where the Ace of Cups can actually become the Two of Cups. So there is a decision here to overcome whatever fear it is and make this offer. To extend this communication. Okay, so we're going to look at what archetype is with you. What archetype is with my Geminis? You cannot take the burdens of other people. What other people have done is going to affect you, but it's really important to keep in mind that you know, how we handle that is entirely up to ourselves. And there may have been a situation here that was very unfair, that wasn't your doing. What archetype is with my beautiful Geminis? Looks like 2. So we have the Unseen, number 27, which breaks down to a 9. Oh, I'll hold it up longer. I do recommend that you take a screenshot of these and spend time with them. Like I said, journaling, meditating on it, whatever it is that you feel the most comfortable with. And then we have number 47, the storm. The unseen, the spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. Being graced by the unseen is a gift. Treat it kindly. Allow yourself to be seen by eternal eyes. When light, clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom. When dark, dark looming energy, unwillingness to forgive. Go deeper. King Hamlet, the three fates, The Shining. I don't know if I'd recommend The Shining to someone who wants to see the unseen as good. I mean, there's good spirits in that movie too, but that one scarred me as a child. Sorry. Guidance comes in many forms. Don't expect it to be glittery or comfortable. The spirit world speaks the truth. Sometimes it soothes and sometimes it burns. And we have the storm. Didn't want to open. The storm, the chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away, but the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls, stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender. When light, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When dark, meaningless disorder and dysfunction. Go deeper. The tornado scene in The Wizard of Oz. Rilke's The Man Watching. The storm's intention is to rebalance your equilibrium. It is a result of precarious conditions, not the cause of them. That, my gorgeous Geminis, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.